All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to point out the purpose of this lesson, and that is that if you are able to, you can take any image you want and break it down into smaller chunks, and then using that process can draw any picture you want. You can take the most complicated picture you've ever seen, break it down into small chunks, and then really each chunk, each piece is a smaller, much more simple uh, picture to look at, and then you can use that to draw the whole picture. So here's what we're going to do. I'm dealing with a weird camera right now. The first thing I did was I realized if I'm going to draw this quarter of the paper, I want to divide that quarter into 4 quarters. So I took my paper and I folded it in half just to the middle, made a real hard crease, and then folded it back, and then I folded it in half this way, just to the middle, folded this way, just to the middle, and that gave me 4 new quarters. And then I can use that up here to figure out where I need to draw these lines. So now I have my marks just like we did last week. And I can use my ruler and I can very lightly draw some lines. Dividing my paper into these sections. Okay. Oh, that was not right. I needed to go here. Sorry about that. Now I've got my section divided into 4 smaller sections, and I'm going to just kind of draw this out. So I've got a little hump there. So draw a little hump. I've got a flower just above it. I'm drawing super light so that if I make mistakes, I can fix them. Flower goes just past. See? And then it's a 4-petaled flower. This side's very, very big. And then I got another flower, but I'm looking at it from the side. Oval. Petal there, petal here. This tall orange thing here with some green around it. Another petal, another petal, another petal. Okay, and then it looks like there's a little bit of detail in there. Green stem or leaf happening there. There's a great big one happening up here. It goes all the way up, touches the top of the paper. And then actually it bleeds over into there, but I'm not going to worry about that because I'm only drawing this half of the section. This quarter, I should say, of the section. So leaf, and there's some orange stripe in the middle of it. And then I've got this part of the face. I'm just going to eliminate that section of it so I don't have so much to deal with. His head is up here. His nose is here. I can't see anything more of him besides that nose. The nose is just under middle. You see that, right? It's just under the middle. Really, that nose looks like the letter L. And then his forehead, it's kind of bulges out a little bit. Goes up and touches. A little messy. Gonna fix that. He's wearing a hat, or maybe it's his hair. And he's got this frilly collar. So I'm gonna draw that. So I know it's here, and there's this backwards S in there. A curve, and that's gonna come up and it's gonna tuck under his nose. And there's a line dividing that, and then there's a rectangle on there. There's another part that comes out here. Little section tucks there. Oh, I made that a little too big there. I'll fix that. And then we have his shoulder. It's here. And he's wearing this checkered outfit. And what we see is just the equivalent of a cross with a little bit of a section here. There's more down here. There's more of it down here, but we can't see that. So this is all you have to draw this week. That's it. I do recommend that if you drew a line, that you get rid of that because you don't want it. You don't need to see it. We want to get rid of it if we can. If you drew too dark, do your best to get rid of it. And we'll try and color over it if we can. Okay? So you'll send me a picture of this by Tuesday night in the Google Classroom. You're posting it to this assignment. I hope that's clear. All right. Thank you much.